games.
Yes, it's a lot. Yeah, and yeah, I'm an international referee, and here come.
Also, are first on the ball, and they're moving, and they're pretty quick.
Yes. Visibility is actually a little better on camera than it is in the water.
Yeah, actually.
Yes.
But it's as every single rugby cup ever, it will always be declining throughout the day.
Yes, unfortunately.
Oh.
Except when you play in Denmark, I feel like.
Yeah, they have a good system in Bellahøy.
Yes.
That's a good pool.
Yeah.
It's a lot of swimming back and forth.
Yes. Right, so we have Carl also. We're going to do one match together, I think.
And then we'll change.
And then we'll change it, that's okay. Right. Okay, so let's see what's happening. Nice pass behind the backside there.
It's only been a minute, and I think they've been across and front and across the pool 3 times by now.
Yes.
So it seems like it's going to be a really swimming-based match.
It looks like it, yes. Let's see how much energy they still have, and if they get confused by going back and forth.
Yeah. Osos are really building up an attack. They were trying to go around the basket, but a little outside.
Yes.
But it seems like they might have a chance. Oh, the ball falls down, and it's... How do you say it? The French?
Puy'L.
Puy'L.
Yes.
Oh, and
Okay,
Osos got the
Osos
team a ball again.
Yeah, they are doing a good job at forechecking also and stopping Eveque from moving forward.
Most good goal chances comes actually from the forechecking when you get a break in a break.
Yes.
Because you're not expecting it. As a goalie, you already want to be on your way out.
Yes. Ooh,
Oh, this is a great
that's
chance.
a lot of pushing there.
That is.
Wow.
Luckily, I think they had the ball far enough away that it didn't matter.
Yeah, but the person who was pushing did not have the ball.
Yeah. So really, it's up to the judges to see, referees to see if the person who was pushed had the ball.
Yeah. This wasn't super visible on camera. Okay, let's see.
Free throw, attacking head.
Attacking the head, free throw. That's a good free throw. So Puy'L get to move forward to the middle of the playing field.
This is a good chance for them to really get across and try and establish a good attack.
Yes.
They're all now faced the right way to try and really get the ball over. They are really hardly forechecked by... Oh, oi. That's a lot of holding on both sides.
Yes, it is.
And he's...
kind of thing where you're like, as a referee, you're like, okay.
Yeah.
Beat, no.
No.
Beat,
Yeah.
no.
Everyone's holding everyone.
Yes.
Oh, they're in. That's a really good chance. That's a really good chance for Osos.
That's a good one.
And
yes.
oh, but it's another referee call from the
underwater referee.
Oh, it's a penalty.
It's a penalty. Yes, he was
pulling himself over the basket.
Yeah,
to really reach that. To really defend that goal. I love penalties.
Do you?
I think they're exciting.
Oh yeah, well yes.
I don't like doing them.
I was going to say.
No.
Be an interesting person,
It's only fun to watch. Penalty shootouts, nerve-wracking, but so much fun to watch.
Yes.
Not so much fun to play.
Yes.
But it's 45 seconds of just pure attack.
Yeah.
Oh, he's quick. Oh.
He
almost
lost the ball. Let's see.
He's trying to get a hold of the goalie. The goalie's reaching for it. Oh.
Yeah, no, that's
yeah, that's a good penalty from Osos. He keeps his head calm and really goes for it. He loses that first shoot, but
Yeah, but he went back to get it. And
yeah,
Yeah.
and that's what really saves him from the penalty.
Indeed.
But 5 minutes and only
Yeah.
one goal.
Yeah, 5 minutes, only one goal.
The last match was Eveque University against Ege. Eveque University won 18-0.
Wow.
That's
I think Ege is the junior team.
yeah, it might be. And Eveque
because they
University.
brought 3 teams from Izmir this time.
Yeah.
Also, all of them new to the league.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah. So that's also interesting to see so many Turkish players and so many Turkish teams. It's really cool.
I think I like the Turkish playing style. They're really quick and they're really
Yeah.
aggressive.
They've become very similar to what Colombia do
Yes.
in their style, and it's something that not many countries in Europe do yet.
Yet. Only a matter of time.
Yes, I think so.
You really have to nail that.
Yeah.
It
It's
goes
almost like
bam, bam, bam.
Yes. It's almost like the Spanish tiki-taka in football. One passing.
Yes.
Yeah. And
Also-
lots of swimming very fast.
Osos he's in a good position if he'd gotten the ball there, but
Yeah.
I think they're locking. Yeah.
Yeah, the problem is if you're at the top right now, I was in 2 games ago. If you're at the top, you don't see what's down there.
You're struggling to see your teammates.
So even passing down towards the goal would be impossible.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But they are over at the other side. They are under. Oh, but
Yeah, that was Puy'L. We're on the on the Osos side. So
Yeah.
Puy'L does get nice breaks to go forward.
but Osos has won the ball back.
Yeah.
The pass was behind to his defender.
Yeah. And there, I mean, I see a shoulder in the basket, but then it's not like it's.
Oh,
Yeah.
and there it is. Oh, was it called before?
And it was called before.
It was called
yes.
before, so it's not a goal.
So it's not a goal.
Pushing. Okay, he pushed the goalie away.
Yes.
So no goal.
No goal.
But
no.
they've now shown that they can score a goal
Yeah.
without having to use a penalty.
Yeah.
So I
The
mean,
only thing you now have to do is to do it without fouling.
that's true. But I think that's a mental boost to
For
be
sure.
able to do it.
For sure. So either now they get angry and they score again really fast, or they get demotivated because the call was against
Yeah.
them.
Oh. They don't seem that demotivated
No,
to me.
they
So he's going for it, really going
Yeah, yes.
quick, waiting for its teammates. It sometimes can be hard to just keep control of where everyone is.
Yes.
Oh,
This is a nice
this-
perspective.
this
Here
is
we
a
go.
really great
Yes.
chance for
Come on,
all-
Put it in. Sorry.
Oh, this is. But that's
So
exciting.
close,
That's so
yes.
close. And it's always nerve-wracking being the team that's
Yes.
defending there because you see the ball almost going in,
Yeah.
and you just have to hope that it doesn't. It's unfortunate that Sun's in a bad position, making it really hard sometimes to see
Yeah.
what is happening.
Yeah.
But we are still, Osos are still attacking. But they're being, they're defending well.
They are. And I have to say, I mean, I remember Puy'L from when they started joining the league, they were really underdogs
Yeah?
by far, and they have come a long way. And
Yeah.
then what they also are is the team that has the best sort of spirit. They always bring a tent and they have their own signs
Oh,
and stuff.
love that.
They have a really good energy and they're fun to have around.
But it's nice to see them.
But it's nice to see them also playing so
Oh.
much better.
That's a really nice. It's a clean goal. But only 2 goals
Yeah.
this far in the first half. That's
I mean,
a,
it's 24 seconds to go, so I mean,
yeah, you know.
you never know.
In the last 5 seconds, I think.
Yeah,
the-
and here
oh,
we go,
there you go.
another one.
Too early to call it.
Yes.
But that is the end of the first half. 2nd of
Yes,
August.
Yes. People should totally go.
Yeah. I know there's a lot of complications though, because
Yes.
Barcelona Cup is
Yes.
put for the same weekend,
Yes,
which
yes.
is unfortunate.
Yeah.
I would love to be able to go to both. But for the future, definitely have my sights on the
Yeah.
Singapore Cups.
Yeah. Back to the game. Osos are
And it's like
firmly in the corner.
they feel like I feel like they've really found their 30 seconds.
Yes, now they found their rhythm.
They found their rhythm. It's really hard to compete against a team that's really found that click, click, click
Yes,
rhythm.
Yes,
Will the French?
yes. Puy'L, yes.
Puy'L.
Yes.
They're
So if I were them, I would start opening up because there's a point where it's 4-0. It's very, very likely that they're going to lose it.
yes.
And so now the question is, do they still try and defend? Or do they throw their forces forward and try to score at least one goal?
Yeah,
And
because
just say, okay, maybe then we end with one.
Sometimes-
9-1 is better than 8-0.
yeah, absolutely. Because it's that accomplishment feeling of being
Yes.
able to actually score that goal,
Yes.
which I personally love.
Yeah,
We
me
were
too.
losing last weekend. I was playing for a team. We were losing 30-0, 23-0, but we had one match where it was 13-2.
Yeah.
That was the best game
Yeah.
out of all because
So it is,
we
yeah.
we were showing people that we could,
Yeah.
which is a great feeling in itself.
It is. Yeah.
So I feel like when you're at this point, it's 4-0. You just throw your forces forward. Maybe
Yeah.
the defenders are a little looser.
That's what I would do.
Yeah, absolutely. Try and just
Yeah.
make it happen.
But also, looking at how they handle the ball, I think they can still improve on
Yeah,
ball handling and passing.
because he was holding it with two hands
Yes.
when there was no attacking
Yeah.
him. So
Which makes him slower.
yeah, and it
and
also
less
makes it
flexible.
harder to
Yeah.
pass it, which we could see it was passing
Yes.
to his teammate, but it didn't go far enough.
But look at that defense. I mean, relatively stable.
Yeah, they are there.
Yeah.
It's been 2 open goals, but they've been there
Yeah.
for the most of the time
And
otherwise.
there's always somebody attacking the person with the ball.
Yeah, which is nice to see.
Yeah.
They're not also it's not getting it for free.
No,
Absolutely
for sure.
not.
For sure not. I think they're putting up a good fight.
Defender meeting with his legs, keeping him at a great distance. I think the Osos might have stolen the basket. No.
They had stolen it earlier for sure.
Yeah,
But
Oh.
then you still have to get the ball to the person on the basket.
and the person in the basket has to keep holding your breath.
Yes.
And sometimes, if your teammate doesn't see you,
And then
it will be a minute.
now Eveque going forward.
They
So
are,
they
but I
have
feel it looks like Osos got the ball again.
Yeah.
They're good at intercepting passes, which can be really dangerous.
Yes.
Then because you really then have to make sure that you're actually passing to
Yeah.
someone who's not being watched.
Yeah. That for me is one of the things, for example, that I admire about, I don't know if you've ever seen Singapore play.
No.
The ladies from Singapore, they are really, really good. They're really trained to intercept.
Nice.
Because they're so much smaller than the men, and they play mixed all the time, of course.
Yeah, then you have to learn
And
to
then
be
you have
smart.
To learn to be smart, and it's when a team can do that, that really changes things.
Yeah, you can really tell if a team has been practicing it or certain
Yes.
players have been.
Yeah.
It's a scrum in the surface,
Yes.
and I think the poor Oso player is trying to get his hands free.
Yes. The thing about having your hands free is if the other person has the ball,
they
can still hold
they're
you.
still allowed.
they're still allowed.
But it seems like
Yeah, they
the
look
referee
like-
felt he was a bit
Yeah.
too aggressive,
Yeah.
so it is a free throw.
So,
A good opportunity to
yes.
try and make something happen.
no.
It's called again.
Underwater referee.
Oh, I don't think he
Oh,
passed.
no,
Yeah.
didn't pass. Okay. Shame.
For the people watching at home, if you don't know, when you get a free throw, you have to pass the ball. You're
Yeah.
not allowed to swim.
So the person executing the free throw has to pass and can only then.
If you move before, or if you try and swim with the ball, you will lose possession and it will go to the other team.
Yeah.
It is Oh, he's getting a
Ooh,
good chance here to
nice.
score. He was
Yeah,
in.
but he was in the right place, but not in a good position.
Yes, he was turned around the wrong way,
Yeah.
avoiding the passage. Had there been a teammate on the inside of him in the
Yeah.
right, that would have been a great play.
Yeah.
They're really trying to come in from above, and oh, it is a goal. Seems like the goalie was being dragged up.
Yeah.
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 As a goalie, there's really not much you can do there.
No.
You just
no.
have to hope that somebody on your team
Depend-
sees it.
Yes, you depend on, like, especially as a goalie when you're in the defense phase, you really depend on the attackers
Yes.
to try and get between you and the ball, or try to harass the ball and take it off
Yeah.
the
Try and
opponent.
really be sure that you're getting that that attacker away
Yes.
from your goalie, because the goalie, like, even the best swimmers, you can't hold on to the basket, you can't hold on to anything,
No.
you will be floating up.
Yes.
It's just physics, you really can't do much.
Yeah. There's very few people that don't float up.
Yeah,
It depends a little bit on body composition.
of course, but I feel like everything does, so.
Yeah.
Oh,
Rafael is
Pointing,
refereeing and
pointing
he's
to
telling
the-
cameraman to follow the game and not
follow the action. Sometimes you love a good referee shot though.
Yes. Depends.
Of course. Also in attack again. It seems like the defender is really high up.
Yeah.
So it's almost like he was in the way of the goalie, but
Almost, yeah.
They're-
Yes, they are.
Yeah.
So Puy'L defender could benefit from putting his shoulder blades on the floor and making more use of also their height, the length
yeah,
of
because
their
they
body.
are long.
They are.
Tall
then
players.
And then if you lay on the bottom of the pool and use
Yeah.
your fins putting out further, you immediately create more distance.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
that's a good attack from Osos. But yeah, because most the defenders who are really long, they can hold people at a really big
Yes,
distance.
Yes.
So that's, and it's always a pain in the ass trying to attack
Yes.
somebody who's
Yes.
that long.
If you have a 1.80 m defender and then they have fins, that puts your opponent 2.30 m away from the goal.
Yes, absolutely. And then I think the only advantage there could be if you're really short against a really tall defender, to try and like swim
Yes.
fast
swim
around the basket, because
and-
you
and
will.
hope- yeah, and hope that they can't follow.
Yeah, because they have more to move.
Yeah.
Also intercepting again. The defender is not in,
alone.
and the defender was not in place, but they're locking up the ball.
Yes.
Oh.
But the goal is not in position.
Yeah, I think the goalie might have. I think the goalie might left his place to try and lock the ball.
Yes. Yes.
There. Oh. Ah, that's a great pass for the
Yes.
Osos player.
Yes.
Seems like seems like they're trying to leave the basket to get the ball so they can actually
Yes.
do something.
Yes. And it's a tough call, right? In this position, I mean, they're losing 7-0.
Yeah, 8-0, 9-0, it won't make a
It won't
difference.
make a difference, so it could be a good idea. In a normal defense situation, I'd like to see the goalie more in position.
And then maybe have the defender
And then
try and
yeah,
take the ball.
yeah, and have them try and go out when their sub arrives, right?
Yes.
So they're subbing
Because
the
if you
water.
have the stamina for it, leaving your basket when your sub arrives and then doing an extra push can
Yes.
often be the difference.
Yes, that makes a difference.
But they are in place. Oh, it's a call from the referee.
Holding.
Holding.
It's a free throw for
Nice.
holding.
It's 15 seconds left of the game.
Yeah.
Unless they're very quick.
Yes.
It happened last time, but
Yeah, I know. I mean, we scored a goal in the first 10 seconds of our first game. But
there's always a chance.
there is. But I think this is it.
This is it.